Perfect.
But with the world model, Neo can create unlimited data of itself doing real-world tasks, creating a flywheel that enables Neo to teach itself anything, marking a true paradigm shift.
Your Neo comes with Redwood AI, enabling it to do basic household tasks autonomously. Where other AI assistants are confined to your phone or computer, Neo lives with you in your physical space and has the ability to see, hear, and remember things about your surrounding environment to provide you with uniquely helpful assistance.
I can't seem to find my glasses. Is this paprika?
No, that's cayenne pepper. Also, your glasses are on your shirt.
Neo's autonomy works by taking requests like,
"Hey Neo, can you take this cup to the sink for me?"
and breaking it down into simple steps, such as walking to the person, grabbing the cup, and then walking the cup to the kitchen, and then putting it away. Neo's autonomy improves with diverse data and real-world experience. As Neo does more chores, you'll receive updates to your Redwood model that increase the complexity of tasks that Neo can handle, such as finding your keys and wallet, or doing a full laundry cycle end-to-end. Eventually, Neo will become fully autonomous, capable of helping you with anything around the house.
Neo does your chores so you don't have to. You give your Neo a list of chores, you schedule a time that you want them done so that you can focus on what matters to you while your Neo does the rest. You can schedule chores by either talking to your Neo or using the app. If there are any chores that your Neo hasn't learned how to do autonomously, you can use expert mode to have an expert from 1X supervise the session and provide corrective intervention to help Neo complete any task. Anytime you're away from home and you want to see what your Neo's up to, you can open the app and see directly from Neo's point of view. Instead of spending your nights and weekends keeping your house in order, Neo does your chores so you can come back to a cleaner home every day. My name is Bernd.
Shalom. First and foremost, before I get started, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachakwadash. Double honors as always to the apostles, bishops, elders of Great Millstone who were well and who taught us His truth. And you see it, man. Full autonomy is here. Full autonomy is here. And as you've seen in this first clip, they said, as your Neo does more and more work around your house, it gains more and more intelligence, and it starts to become more autonomous after learning your habits, after learning, your daily life, how you operate, and what you do throughout the day, okay? And they said that they gain more knowledge as it operates more and more around your house. They want you to be fully dependent on them. They want you to be fully dependent on what they have in store for you. What did Klaus Schwab say? They will own nothing and be happy. And these are the times that we're entering into, to where they want you to fully trust in their system, fully trust in their way of living, their way of life, and to be in full agreement with the system and the NWO that they have planned. And that's what we're seeing right now before our very eyes. Full autonomy is here. Say hello to Neo, your home robot. Order today. You can order this right now. Neo, order now, $200 deposit. And real quick, I want to get this before I continue on. And Second Corinthians 2 in verse 11. And it reads, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. But the majority of people, the majority of individuals within the society, within this rulership, they're ignorant to Satan's devices. They're ignorant to the schemes and the evil plots that they have toward this people. When you get that word devices in the Greek, and you Israelites, you're always gonna fall for the okie doke, man. Just like during 2020, you always
Strong's
gonna
G
fall for the okie
3540.
doke every time.
Naima.
You're gullible.
Naima. Strong's G 3540.
Naima says a mental perception, thought, and evil purpose. That which thinks, the mind, thoughts, or purposes. So, an evil purpose. So, the elect is not ignorant of Satan's devices, as it says in the NLT, so that Satan will not outsmart us, for we are familiar with his evil schemes. And they put it right in front of you, man. What movie comes to mind when you watch this? And what happened during that movie? You're gonna fall for the okie doke, man. Every time, because you're so gullible, and you love this. You love Esau, man. They want you fully dependent on them, even though we're supposed to be dependent on Yahweh Shem Yasai. Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10. Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach 12 and verse 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. But you're going to trust the enemy every time. Look how convenient it is to have an at-home robot doing your chores while you're at work. It's been a real busy day, and you want to come home, and then you got to come home. Then you got to do the dishes. You got to clean up after the dog. You got to mop. You got to sweep. You got to do X, Y, Z, and you just want to come home and just relax. Well, that's why Neo, your at-home robot, is here for you today. Order today. Look, you can order. Transform your home. Convenience. Neo takes on the boring, mundane task around the house so you can focus on what matters to you. Look up mundane. Lacking interest or excitement. That's not really interesting to you. Excitement to you. You don't want to just come home and just, pick up after yourself. You want to be a lazy sack of shit. Well, we'll order Neo today. Yeah, what matters to you? Look at him back in the background. This is what they want. Okay, well, let's just play a card game while Neo cleans up around the house, and while he brings in our groceries. I'm going to give a rose. Find out she's sleeping with the robot, man. Come on. Helping hand provides assistance with everyday task. Reclaim time, because you have such a busy day. Reclaim time automates household chores, freeing time for priorities. Helpful intelligence brings useful insight into every conversation. It's your at-home butler, your maid. There was something that I seen. Look, here it is. Wait, was this it? Let's do order. Yeah, here it is. They got different colors for you too. This is the new iPhone, man. They got, what color is this? White, cream color, this color, and they got black. Which one you want? Standard monthly subscription, $4.99 a month. Starter productivity package, standard delivery. Or you can just pay $20,000 up front. Ownership with 3-year warranty, premium support, priority delivery. How you want it? Imagine you wake up and this dude just standing over your bed looking at you, scanning your face, scanning your retinals, scanning your breathing pattern, how many times how many breath you took that night, how many times your heart beat that night, just tracking and tracing everything, man. What movie does this remind you of? At Home Charge Station? Listening to everything that you're saying, recording everything that you're saying, everything that you're doing. U.S. delivery start 2026. What year is it? Oh, yeah, it's 2026. The year of apostate sellouts, agents. Thomas Jacobs trouble. We're here, man. Tawadi Yaba Shimi Asai. We're here. So I want to real quick get this as well. Because I said, how true is this? You know, want to fact check everything. Which, you know, we just fact checked it. We went to the whole website. But this is before I seen the website. Hey Made, you know, the video that we started off with. 1X Technologies is officially scheduled to start shipping their humanoid robots Neo in late 2026. You can own one with a $200 deposit. You know, of course, when you go to the comment section of that video, people saying, you know, I would never such and such and such and such. But you know, a lot of these people said they wasn't going to take the jab, and they did. So it's basically true, but the headlines make it sound yada, yada, yada. The technology official Neo order page really does show a $200 refundable deposit. Claimed U.S. delivery started in 2026, which we read. 20,000 ownership, $499 month subscription. There's a car. So it's an iPhone. You can get different colors. It says 1X itself says Neo will launch with foundational autonomy and sometimes rely on something called expert mode, where a remote human can supervise or help the robot complete unfamiliar tasks, which we've seen. And then what will happen when that remote human helps that robot complete unfamiliar tasks, that it will no longer be unfamiliar. It will be familiar. And then it will no longer need that human, that remote human, to supervise it for that particular task. Because now, from now on, it has recorded on how to do that task, and it no longer needs the assistance from that specific human on that specific task to do that. Because we just seen in that one that it said that as it does more and more work around your house, it becomes more and more autonomous and doing things by itself. Because when you get that definition of fully, how would you say it? Autonomy. Let's say full. Definition of full autonomy in AI robotics means a machine can perceive its environment, make decisions, adapt to unexpected situations, complete tasks, self-correct mistakes, all without human control or intervention. So a fully autonomous, that's what I was thinking of, humanoid robot would theoretically walk through your house, recognize objects and people, understand spoken requests, plan actions, recover from mistakes, learn routines, safely operate on its own without remote operators, scripted commands, constant supervision. Clean the kitchen, put the groceries away. Fully autonomous robot would do exactly that. Identify the kitchen, recognize what groceries are, determine where items belong, open cabinets, fridges, avoid obstacles, adapt if something changed, finish the task independently. And that is what we're moving to within society. And that's where we're at in society, the fourth industrial revolution. Because, like I said, the advancement of AI is accelerating at a rapid rate. It really is. Acceleration isn't just linear anymore. It feels exponential because multiple technologies are feeding each other at once. AI models improving AI development, better chips powering larger models, and we're seeing the advancement of these AI data centers being placed everywhere, using up all the electricity, using up all the energy, and now your energy bill goes up. All the radiation and everything, man. We are moving into the next stage of their plan, and they're putting on the final touches before they bring down the hammer. What movie does this remind you of? Robotics integrating with AI, mass data, again, massive data collection. Why do you think they need all these data centers for, man? Companies and governments pouring billions into the race. A few years ago, AI struggled with basic conversation. Humanoid robots could barely walk steadily. Now, AI can reason through coding, research, video, voice, and automation. Robots are learning real-world movement and task execution. Companies are talking about personal robotic assistants in homes. The biggest shift in that AI is moving from tool you use to agent that acts. Full autonomy. Fully autonomous. They want you fully dependent on them, man. But the elect are not deceived from this. We see it. What again, Klaus Schwab said, you will eat the bugs. You will own nothing and be happy. UBI. They just want you sitting at home, man. It says 15-minute cities, man. This is what they're moving towards. So I said fourth, and that's why I sort of compare this movement to the Industrial Revolution, electricity, internet. So I said fourth industrial revolution. Yes, the fourth industrial revolution is a real term used by governments, tech leaders, economists, and organizations like World Economic Forum. The idea is that humanity has gone through major civilization shifting technological eras. First industrial revolution, steam power. Second industrial revolution, electricity, so on and so forth. Third industrial revolution, computers, internet, digital. Fourth industrial revolution, the current era, AI, robotics, biotechnology, automation, Internet of Things, smart surveillance, quantum computing, human-machine integration. What makes the fourth different is that technologies are merging together instead of advancing separately. Example, AI-controlled robots. Because, again, back then, robots didn't have their own thought process. They didn't have their own capability of thought. But now, with the emergence and the advancement of AI, they do. Smart cities tracking data in real time. Wearable tech merging with biology. Autonomous vehicles. We're seeing that as well, man. We're seeing all of these things converging, coming together, merging together, not advancing separately, like I said, but together. It's all coming to a reflection point. Digital currencies, facial recognition systems, AI-generated media, brain-computer interface research. BCI, man. Neuralink. Merging man with machine. Again, what movie does this remind you of? The phrase became especially popular through, of course, Klaus Schwab and his book, The Fourth Industrial Revolution. So I asked chat, I said, what does he mention in the book? Give summarization. The Fourth Industrial Revolution, Klaus Schwab, basically argues that humanity is entering a new era where the physical, and this is the former head of the World Economic Forum, WEF. It says, basically argues that humanity is entering a new era where physical, digital, and biological worlds are merging together through technology. It says the world is being transformed by technology advancing faster than any previous industrial age. And this will reshape economy. Now we need a new, Bill of Commandment, or we need a new Bill of Commandments. We need to write new laws concerning AI. It says economies, governments, jobs, warfare, identity, daily human life. This is going to reshape your daily human life to where now you have to move and navigate around this AI system and this AI way of living that they're bringing forth, the NWO. He says this revolution is different because speed, scope, and system impacts. So I asked it again, which, if you want to, you can pause it and read it. So I said, when did he write this? The Fourth Industrial Revolution was published in 2016. That's part of why people keep bringing it up now, because a lot of what sounded futuristic in 2016 is becoming visible today. AI assistants, humanoid robots, smart surveillance, yada, yada, yada. And, I asked the definition. And so when I asked that and it said 2016, the first thing that came to my mind was, what was it? Klaus Schwab 2016 speech. Let's see if it'll pull up. And then I'll end it off right there. See if interview. Yep, here it is, right here. Bingo. Let me turn this off. I'm gonna leave it on. So like I said, interview with Klaus Schwab, January 10th, 2016. And he asked him, again, today at the end of this, we are talking about chips that can be implanted. When will that be? Certainly in the next 10 years. We're in 2026. And then again, they are putting on their final touches before they roll out this NWO. And it's not going to be pretty, man. It's going to be forceful. They're about to bring down the hammer. And you can watch this. Let's see what the comment says. So, Klaus Schwab, you can look up Klaus Schwab interview 2016 ENG subtitles, which, is English subtitles. Say, summarize this video. See, you can use AI for anything, man. Instead of watching a video, I can go over on the comment section, scroll over, and just say, get answers, explore topics, and more. Instead of watching a video, I can just go to here and just summarize the video, and it'll tell me what the video is about, man. It scans the video, the whole 1 minute and 31 minute video, and then it tells you what it's about. And then you can ask it other questions. Where will chips be placed first? What worlds will merge? How do robots evolve? This video features an interview with Klaus Schwab discussing the fusion of physical, digital, and biological worlds as part of the technological advancements expected in the coming decade, which we see today. Implantable chips, Schwab predicts that within the next 10 years, we will move from embedding technology in our clothing to implanting chips into our bodies, specifically our skin and brains, to enable direct communication with the digital world. This is the time that we are living in. The time of the end, the time of prophecy. And this is the spirit that we ought to be in and should be in as the elect of the nation of Israel, Lord, the hopeful elect. Lord willing, we be part of the elect. Starting with our apostles, bishops, elders, great millstone on down. Revelation 19 and verse 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahushai. Worship the Most High. For the testimony of Yahushai is a spirit of prophecy. This is a spirit that we ought to be in. Seeing what is going on within society and linking it with biblical prophecy. And they're about to come down with great wrath. They're putting on the final touches. Revelation 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil has come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. They are putting on the finishing touches, man. It says human technology integration. He describes this as a shift where technology becomes a natural extension of the human body. Natural. And Neo, your at-home robot, is going to also be an extension of your life. What movie does that remind you of, where a robot was a natural extension to somebody's life? Not extinction, but extension of somebody's life that was seen everywhere. It says personalized AI robots. It says the discussion covers the emergence of personalized AI-driven robots that act as assistants. I didn't even know that this was going to pop up. So what he's telling you is coming true right now, man, because they already know what is going to happen, because this is their plan. This is what they have had planned from the get-go. Schwab emphasizes that these are not merely tools for manual labor, but rather intellectual partners capable of learning through what? Artificial intelligence. He said this back in 2016, man. Let's go to it. What is it, 45? And first, maybe he's on to something here. And first, you will have the personalized bots. And I saw that Mr. is cut off, predicted that at the end of the year, he will have his robot. Again, he said, and first you have the personalized bots. His personalized butler that is at his disposal. Like in Downton Abbey, we will have our personal robot butler, our servant, our slave. Yes, but there's a difference. It is a servant that with artificial intelligence learns, and that is not only your assistant for manual work, but that can really be an intellectual partner of you. We're right there. Look at this dude. We're right there, man. And with the times that we're coming in and entering into and are in, we will need the Lord now more so than ever, man, for what they are about to bring. For the wrath that they're about to bring, the draconian measures, the draconian laws, the restriction that they're about to bring, we will need Yahweh Bahashim Yashai for these times. Psalm 29 and verse 4. Yeah, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. So, Lord, one, this lesson was edifying to the spirit, to the body, and to the fold. Before I end it off, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to where it's due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachak, Wadash.